that you are about to hear are answers to questions that we asked you. Questions about, the holidays. Someone you want to say thank you to. How depressing and gloomy the winter gets as soon as all the holidays are done.
Questions about the dark, like, are you afraid of the dark?
When I was young, I always thought there was a monster under my bed. My dad would always have to come scare it out, and I've been afraid of the dark ever since.
Junior year in the dorm, I lived in Waters, and when it was dark, the whole Mary Waters story would freak me out.
I was afraid of the dark when I was little, so I ended up putting those little glow-in-the-dark stars on my ceiling, and I used to sleep with all the lights on.
Oh, Lord in heaven. So when I was little, I was really afraid of the dark, and everyone in my family knew it, and I'm the youngest of 4 kids, and one night, I remember so vividly lying in bed. I was 6 years old, and I remember hearing whispering, and I was like, oh my God, what is that? I'm like, Mom, and I hear more whispering, and I'm like, Mom, and something's under my bed, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill you, Harrison. It's my oldest brother grabbing me. And I was just freaking out, and I had to go to my parents' room and sleep with them all night.
The power went out in my house, and we played board games. We played Monopoly.
In the dark?
Yep, with candles.
One time in 6th grade, me and my dad were in our house in Raleigh, and the power went out. It was like 9 p.m., and we stayed up until like 2 a.m. in the morning with a candle, and we just read books.
Once the power went out and I had to cook dinner on a wood stove, and it was the best reheated Chinese food I've ever eaten in my life. So how do we make it through the long, dark winter?
Honestly, just a positive attitude.
I hibernate by staying in my room all winter long, depressed, eating Cheez-Its, binging Netflix, and this keeps me alive. I also sleep a lot.
Ice fishing and snowmobiling.
Being inside, like, all day, and sitting by the fire.
I want to thank my wife for helping me through all these crazy nights, schoolwork and soccer and all that. I want to thank her for being there for me and being supportive, because sometimes I want to throw myself out of a window.
That's one good way to get through the winter, saying thank you. How about some thank yous?
Thank you to my parents, because they do a lot of things for me without asking twice. They just do it!
Thanks to Mickey for always giving me pencils in English class.
Thank you to Miss B. She always gets me peanut butter so I can eat it between classes. And I've never talked to her before, but she knows I like peanut butter.
Nicole, I want to thank you for being my first friend on campus. I remember freshman year art class, and you were the first person I talked to.
Sorry, let me just wipe away this tear.
Thank you to the dining hall, because they're so kind and they work so hard.
Shout out to Alex for getting us those Patriots tickets. That was so clutch.
Hey, what's your favorite part of the holidays?
Definitely putting the star on top of the tree.
I really like the holidays because my family's really far apart, so we come together.
Ooh, making apple crisp with my mom. Or my Nana. Anytime I make food with my Nana, I can eat it when she's not looking.
My dad makes lasagna every Christmas, and he literally thinks it's so good, but it's like very bad. Like very bad. It's water. Like it's not good.
My father, brother, and I cut down a tree, a fresh tree, every single Christmas. That's the way we did it in our family.
We have a real tree too, actually, with a Jewish star on top, obviously.
The biggest family tradition in my household is my kids trying to convince me to put the Christmas tree up. I don't like having a tree in my house. I just hate how it's a time where everyone's supposed to be all happy and the commercialism and it's just crazy and chaotic.
Here are my least favorite holiday traditions. Dressing up to go see the family, waking up early on Christmas, and family dinners.
I haven't seen you since you were this tall.
You said dinner would be ready an hour ago.
I don't usually drink this much. It's a special occasion.
What's your top choice school?
Hey, when are you going to meet a nice girl?
No phones at the table.
No politics at the table.
You would not believe the amount of plastic surgery that woman has had.
I cook, you clean.
Mom, can I light the menorah?
I hate asparagus.
Broccoli.
I'm pregnant!
Did nobody make mashed potatoes this year?
Don't swear in front of the baby.
Don't leave the dog under the table.
Is dinner ready yet? Are these matzo balls from scratch or from a mix?
Are these the peas you use for your foot?
First time at the grown-ups table.
You know, if you still don't have a job, we have an opening.
Is she Jewish?
I am literally in a food coma.
Look at my food, baby.
This is the last time I'm having it at my house.
If you need me, I'll be upstairs taking a nap. I have to take this call. I'll be back in a minute.
I am thankful for my family, even though they piss me off. Can I take my dress off now?
So, is there more wine?
I love all of you. Well, most of you, so much.
Why don't we do this more often?
Why do we do this so often?
Does anyone have Advil?
You're showing too much cleavage.
My favorite part of the holidays?
I think that if I lived in India, Diwali would be my favorite. It's about bringing the light. And at night, all the buildings are lit up, and it looks really beautiful. Not a big fan of Thanksgiving. I don't know if this is like too real, but it sucks seeing everyone like going home to see all their family, and they're complaining about it, but it's the wrong side of the world for me, so.
I love to open gifts with my sons and make them special for each person in my life.
Ooh, here's a good one. Worst gift you've ever received. Go.
Worst gift I've ever received? Pair of socks, for sure.
Alright, I'd agree. Worst gift I got, socks, as a kid. But I mean, like, looking back, I kind of love some socks now, so if you're listening, buy me some socks.
My dad once gave me a box of tissues for Christmas because he said I was soft.
From my husband, the first year I was married. Too practical, too practical. Whew. My dad gave me a dishcloth.
It was orange checkered and it just said family. For my 16th birthday.
Probably like a sweater that was like really ugly that you have to pretend that you actually like.
Oh my god, my grandma sent me this hat with a hole in the top where you're supposed to put your ponytail through. And at first I thought it was a joke, so I started laughing. And then she got really upset and I had to apologize.
Tampons! Tampons for Christmas a couple years ago, in my stocking! My dad got really uncomfortable and had to leave the room.
My brother, after his freshman year of college for Christmas, gave me clothes that he found on his bedroom floor that he thought would fit me.
I got a puzzle. And like, I hate puzzles. They are so stressful and they take so long and they are literally pointless. Like, just look at the freaking picture on the box. What's the point of actually putting it together?
Okay, how about the gratitude?
I want to thank Gracie because she always helps me with all my homework, even when she doesn't have time and she doesn't want to. And she's, honest to God, the only reason I haven't gone completely crazy this senior fall. Thank you to Mr. J for helping me before the quiz today because I would have completely failed it. So,
I would like to thank Mrs. Margaret for always being there for me.
Thank you to Danny's grandfather for letting me into his shop and gifting me 2 of his sweatshirts, one of which I regifted.
Well, my advisor is Miss Lawler, and she knows all of us are kind of stressed. And every Thursday, she started bringing in treats like Pop-Tarts or Munchkins. Like, it's something small, but it shows that she cares.
I would like to thank my parents for their continued support in helping me get through the year in high school itself.
Thank you to Emily because she was always in class with me last year and she was really helpful when I was being really dumb about stuff.
Thank you to Cumbar for being the best Proctor and Spalding with me.
I'd like to thank Miss Anderson for all the resources she gives me.
The holidays, my favorite would have to be Thanksgiving. We have a family football game every year. It's like
Feliz Navidad.
I saw mommy kissing.
Rudolph the red-nosed
Deck
reindeer.
the halls with boughs of frosty snowman.
Oh, come all ye
I'd
faithful.
like to thank all of you for no more holiday songs.
And thank you to my colleagues in the language department. They've been really helpful and supportive.
Thank you to my colleague. For literally every question I have, he already has an answer.
Thank you to Shreya for sitting next to me on the quad when nobody else could talk to me.
I want to thank Miss Mordino for giving me time to press the town offices.
I would love to thank Mia Ritter, my college counselor, who gave me so much support last week when my Common App was a mess.
I would like to thank Mrs. C and Mrs. Cooper for being the best music teachers ever.
The last question we asked, what gives you hope?
Sometimes that's a hard one. My students, because they're so ready to take on the world and do great things.
Believing in tomorrow and believing that people can always be nice.
My family and basketball.
When people stand up for the right thing. The sun.
Nothing. I'm so stressed out and I don't think I'm going to get into any good colleges.
The fact that Christmas break is soon.
I believe in the good in people. The littlest gesture can change someone's day.
The people around me give me hope, because I can clearly see there's some people I'm better than.
Finally,
Thank you for calling to check on me, to make sure things are going well. Not a common thing in our busy world. Thank you for holding the door open for me. Thank you for cooking for me. Thank you for being patient. And for listening to all of my complaints.
And telling me when I should stop, but also supporting me.
I love you guys.
When you guys leave here tonight, why don't you go find someone to say thank you to?
I was probably 11 or 12. The power went out. We had no candles and we had no heat in the middle of the winter and it was super cold. And we slept next to the fire.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
God rest